Chiefs win against the Ravens today. They're in the playoffs. The Patriots win today against Miami. They clinch the AFC East. The Texans beat the Colts today. They take a major step forward in trying to clinch the AFC South, and they'll have won 10 in a row. Meanwhile, the Steelers, my gosh, 2 straight losses. They're now 7-4-1, just a half game in front of the Ravens, who have a chance to shock Kansas City with Lamar Jackson and Joe Flacco together. And Steve Wyche is out there in chilly Kansas City, Missouri. Steve?
Well, that's right, Rich. It is chilly right here. Look, the Chiefs are going to be using this running back by committee led by Spencer Ware, followed by Damian Williams and Darrell Williams. And offensive tackle Mitchell Schwartz said even though they no longer have Kareem Hunt, the complementary aspect of all 3 running backs will not change this offense. He said they are more than capable. Now let's send it to warmer climates to Mike Giardi in Miami Gardens.
Thank you, Steve. I'll tell you what, the Patriots offense not striking fear into the hearts of opponents like they normally do, at least in recent weeks. And Tom Brady says that's in part because they're still developing their identity. He said, you'd love to know what kind of team you have in August, but that's just not the case. You got to go through September, October, November, build up that continuity and find out who you are when the games get tougher and tougher. Patriots win today. It'll be their 10th straight AFC East title, Rich.
All right, Mike Giardi. So that sets us up for this conversation. Best team in the AFC, Kurt? What do you have for me?
Best team in the AFC.
1 month to go. 1 month to go.
Can I just say the home team? I mean, I look at these teams at the top. The Chiefs, the Patriots, the Texans. They are 16-1 at home. 16-1. So when you play in their house, they are tough to beat. So now it becomes a race for that number 1 seed. Obviously, the Chiefs are there now. I still like the Chiefs because I think they're explosive in a different way than everyone else. And so as they continue to go, and we have to see, the running back situation, how that plays out, I like the Chiefs at this point in time, but I really believe it's going to come down to home field advantage in the AFC. And how does this thing shake out? I mean, it's amazing to think the Texans are right there with the Patriots after starting 0-3. It's going to be fun down the stretch.
Yeah, now, when I look at the Chiefs, I see the Chiefs without Hunt. I see the Steelers without Bell and now without Connor. I see the Chargers with Melvin Gordon out. And each of those teams will need those running backs down the stretch and certainly here in the playoffs to control that clock. I'm still going with New England now. I'm going with New England. And the 3 losses that New England has, they've each lost. In each one of those games, they lost the time of possession because someone was turning around, handing that ball off, and keeping Tom Brady on the sideline. You don't have these 3 backs right now. You got a chance at losing time of possession. And right now, you got a chance to lose home field advantage to that man, Tom Brady.
Look at that shot right there. Is Bill Belichick walking around with his son Steven and then just stopping the chit-chat with Brady.
Why we couldn't get that with McCarthy and Rodgers? I'm sorry.
Wow, really? Went there, man.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Remember that?
I know.
Okay. Yeah, you guys talk about Kansas City and Patriots and all the obvious teams, and the San Diego Chargers are good too. But I'm going to mention
Los Angeles. Go ahead.
How many years ago did we do that? Many.
I know.
The Houston Texans, fellas. They only have 9 wins in a row, and they got a chance, heck, to win out. And I really like this team. Mike, they're built like the Cowboys. Yeah. They run the ball and stop the run, and they're young, all right, for the most part. You got a young quarterback in Deshaun Watson. How about DeAndre Hopkins? This guy might have the best hands in the league. They got Fuller hurt, and they signed Demaryius Thomas. There's a coach. I predicted him Coach of the Year in the preseason. Lamar Miller's a heck of a back. Oh, yeah. Do they have a defense? Yes, they do, with J.J. Watt and Whitney Merciless, who you just saw, and Clowney. I mean, this is a heck of a football team on a roll, only getting better, and they just think they can win on the road, at home, whatever it takes. And today they play the Colts.
Greatest gift, DeAndre Hopkins, man. I tell people he's number one thing I think for wide receiver. Best thing you have is body control. He has great body control. That's how he can catch the ball on so many different platforms. Incredible.
I'd give anything to wear my hair like that just for even 5 minutes.
to have
That's a helmet.
I don't know. But nobody mentioned the Chargers. I mean, Philip just went on the road and came back and did something to the Steelers in their house that the Steelers have never had done, come back from 16. You know, Melvin Gordon's expected back. By the way, Eric Berry is expected back for Thursday Night Football.
Oh, right.
Is that going to be the big game?
That could be a total game changer.
Huge.
I mean,
They're a good football team.
And just imagine what things can be towards the end of that game. One game into Week 15. Chargers are just a game behind everybody else that you just mentioned. They have the
Thursday,
same record as the Patriots and the Texans.
Rich, they're going to have to go in the cold in the playoffs. Let's see how they handle the cold Thursday night.
I mean, it wasn't balmy in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it is right now in Kansas City.
Okay. We'll see what happens Thursday night.